How challenging is it to keep sort of your focus on what's happening on the floor after somebody like Ty Ty that's so important to you goes down like he did? And it seemed like he, I mean, I assume you saw what we saw. He looked very concerned about it. Is that a little bit rattling when that happens? And how did you guys kind of hold it together and finish that one off?
Um, Obviously, that was unfortunate for Ty Ty to go out, but we've always had like the next man up mentality, no matter the situation or the circumstance. I think that plays to a strength of this team is our depth, and the guys are willing to step up and have stepped up in previous games when their name is called upon. So obviously we took a moment like, man, we hope he's okay, but I know he would want us to finish the game and win the game and finish on a high note like we did.
Sahvir, Cal keeps telling us that nobody worries about your shot but you because you affect the game so many ways. Just how difficult was it to not think about the shot during the last three games?
Um, I mean, it's part of basketball. I mean, obviously you look at the stat sheet and you see that you ain't making it, but I had 11 assists, I had 4 rebounds, I had 3 steals. So, like Coach was saying, I impact the game in other ways. And even stuff that isn't on the stat sheet, just with my voice and my leadership, my presence, being able to hold my guys accountable, and also making sure they're loose and they're fun because everyone's playing well, everyone's in a rhythm, and that's a big thing for us. Everyone, making sure everyone feels good, everyone's bought in, everyone's in a rhythm, especially heading into the latter part of the season.
Jerry Tipton.
Yes, Javier, I hope I can ask too. How much do you think going big helped you guys, kind of take control of the game with Lance joining Oscar together?
Lance changed the game just with his energy. I mean, his presence, his IQ on both sides of the court, and his tenacity, and being able to rebound, get down there and rebound, alter shots, muck it up a little bit as far as challenging Castleton, making it tough for him, and going against Oscar is tough, but we also have Lance, someone like that, fierce competitor who's physical, who's aggressive, also coming at you like that. It's pretty hard to deal with, and he took his moments, and he made the best of it, and we weren't in a situation that we were in without him for sure.
Too about the two early fouls. Both times it looked like you were being screened and you were dealing with that. Looking back on it, what did you do that you won't do next? You know what I mean? What did you learn from those?
I mean, I haven't watched it, so I can't say looking back. I mean, sometimes you might think you remember something some way, then you look on film and it didn't happen, and didn't play out the way that you thought it did. So I have to go back and look and see what I did and see how I could do better next time in that situation.
Larry Vaughn.
With all the things that you guys have dealt with this year, from injuries to road atmospheres, trying to put a new team together and all, do you feel like this team's even maybe better prepared for March now than what you thought it would be when the season started? Or are there still a lot of things you guys can still do to get better before the tournament play starts?
I mean, that's like a big picture kind of question, and me personally, obviously we have big picture goals, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it as how can I get better? How can we get better as a team day to day? How can we win this day? Win this practice? Win this film session? Win this game? And then if you take it step by step, you're gonna get better naturally. So I never really thought about, man, we were gonna be this good, or man, we aren't here yet. Man, I just look at how we can get better every day and how I can impact my guys, and so they can stay positive, they can stay loose, and they can stay in the rhythm.
So do you like where this team is at then?
Yeah.
Ken Spencer.
Sahvir, speaking about your shooting, when that three kind of rattled in today, was it a little bit of a weight that kind of got lifted off your shoulders? How did that feel?
It was a rhythm shot. I mean, I wouldn't be here at Kentucky if I didn't make some baskets, if I couldn't, impact the game. If I couldn't score the ball, they don't just hand out the jerseys here. So I just trusted my process, knowing that at some point, it's going to come back to me. You don't live at the top of the mountain forever. Sometimes you got to come back, you got to come down, and then your next achievement is climbing another mountain. And, that's what happened today, where I finally got it, wanted to drop, and When I made it, I was pretty happy though, just to see one go in. And I think the biggest thing was how excited my teammates were for me on the bench. If you look at their reactions, and that's kind of telling to what this team is about. Being for each other, playing for each other, losing yourself in the moment, and being able to lock in and do what we need to do to win games.
John Hale.
Sahvir, what is it about Lance's personality that seems to put him in the middle of those situations, like the little scrum in front of the bench? Seems to really kind of thrive on that physicality at times.
Yeah. I would just say you have to be around Lance outside the court or even just on the court. You'll kind of get as to why he's always in that. But he's our enforcer. When things get physical, even in practice, he's always there. He's always giving us that edge, being a competitor, being fierce. And honestly, that's helped Oscar. Because Oscar has to bring it every day, or Lance is going out there and fight and be tough and battle with him. So it's a healthy relationship that he has, and he's impacting us. When he's out there, we know we're going to get energy. We know he's going to try his best. He's going to play hard, play smart, and impact the game on either side of the ball.
Jerry, back to you.
Yeah, one quick one, Sahvir. Why do you think you have struggled with shooting at times?
I don't know. Kobe Bryant goes 0 for he went 0 for what it was, or he goes 2 for 21. I mean, I'm not, 2K player rated 99. I'm not a computer. I'm still, like Coach Cal says, you're not going to make them all, but you can't miss them all. So I finally made one today, so I didn't mean I missed them all. So, that's part of the game. And like I said, there's other ways to impact the game. And as long as we're winning, I have a positive impact on my team and making sure that those guys are okay and the coaching staff trust me. I'm going to do my part, stay the process, stay the course, and I know the results will kick in for me for sure.
Kyle Tucker.
What's your best case that you can state for Oscar as the National Player of the Year?
That's self-explanatory. And not only by his play, but even if I wish there was just a person of the year. I think that's more telling, just how Oscar is as a person. And I think that's why all the success is coming back to him. Just the way he's selfish, the way he's looking to give back, the way he takes his time to greet others who aren't in his circle or in his vicinity. Just being able to put a smile on someone else's face. That comes around, that comes back to you. That's like almost, I think some people call it karma. But, and he works tirelessly. He's always in the gym. He's always looking to get better. He takes constructive criticism. Even when the coaches are a little hard on him or sometimes, players or even me, I might yell at him a couple times. He always does it with a smile on his face. And for us to see him perform the way he does, you got to want him to be Player of the Year the way he's playing. And, I do really, really want him to get it for sure.
All right, that's all our time for Sahvir. We'll have Oscar here in a minute.